Yo, what's going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped back for another OPTC video, and in today's video, we're diving into the 40 stamina rehash of the Halloween Blitz of last year. Heart vs. Heavenly Demon, with 3 new teams for you guys to take down this rehash event. The first team, it's led by the Old Faithful Gear 5 combination. That was the team. Those are the spots. Let's dive in. Now, all 3 teams that you guys see in today's video are very fast, speedier teams. This particular team, if you guys don't have some of the supports, don't stress. The supports aren't necessary per se. It just makes the run a lot faster. It reduces the stall drastically. However, you don't need them. You can just take a few extra turns to stall. I believe you probably just need like 2 or 3 extra turns. It's very easy to do so. The first 2 stages actually give you access to that. I have done a video on this Blitz already though, but if you guys are checking that video out, I'll leave a link in the description anyway, but if you guys are checking that video out, that run had boosted units, where now those units obviously aren't boosted, so it makes it a little bit more challenging because you're not getting the cooldowns. But these teams, they're very, very fast for you guys, because ideally you want to get the Chopper Man missions done, and that means you have to do it 30 times. Now on stage 3, you come up against Treble and Young Baby 5 and Buffalo, I believe his name is, and then it's pretty simple kill here. You get Slot Bind on the middle row. We use the Zora special. He just gives us cooldowns, and he just sort of clears out the front 2 units as well. On stage 4, we come up against a young, what's his name? Senior Pink and Virgo. They're going to give you paralysis and attack down. You also get bomb slots, and this particular piece of content was made for Corazon Law, so getting around stuff like Super Bomb and all those types of shenanigans was very easy to do so with the empty orbs. And this content was actually really, really challenging when it first came out. It was very, very annoying to do with the boosted list. But now we have access to everything, and it's not so hard. You also get a captain swap on this stage on your bottom right-hand spot. So we put Sanji there. Now, the Rush Sanji has the ability to remove captain swap. He's a very, very handy unit to actually use here. Plus, he's a Straw Hat. So if you guys don't have him, though, you can probably use Kizaru, I believe. The rare recruit Kizaru. I don't know if you need one of the admirals to remove the captain swap. But I just remember that batch actually has that. But yeah, Sanji has the ability to remove Captain Swap, which is the big reason he's here. Plus, we have the super, the Tandem Orb swap of the super type Germa crew. That actually works as a great support here. On the final stage against Doflamingo, he gives you Bind and Despair. There's also Despair on stage 3, I forgot to mention that. He also has 5 turns of Threshold. He has a perfect barrier, and you lose your sound effects. On the final stage, you get Super Bomb Orbs, you get Super Block Orbs, some really, really nasty stuff. And if you use a Color Affinity boost on this particular stage, he actually wipes it away. He wipes away all your positive buffs, and he gives you Super Block slots. So if you use the regular Gear 5 special here, as you guys saw that I just did, you're actually going to lose all your positive buffs. However, you do get like a bunch of, what's it called? You get like a very small orb boost, so you can actually use this removal to actually work in your favor of actually getting rid of that really tiny orb boost and then reapplying another one. But look, either way, you can do some really, really fun stuff here. As you guys see here, I used the Zora special once again because I get all the cooldowns, and utilizing the rush ability of Luffy works exceptionally well because his Super EX can actually remove the Super Block. So double Gear 5, getting it done. Everyone likes using Gear 5, so I thought I'd put together a Gear 5 team. Let's move on to a Nami and Carina team now, where we can actually dupe our drops. Alright, second team is Nami, Carina, and that is the team. Those are the supports. Let's dive on in. Now, I know Treasure Map is going right now, and that is the best place to farm Limit Break materials. But these Blitz events also do actually drop Limit Break materials as well. This event runs for 12 days as of right now. So after Treasure Map ends, it should be out for about another 6 days. And it's going to be nice to do in your lull period. So that way you can dupe some of your drops, very, very important drops like Cotton Candy, Limit Break materials, tomes. And if you're a newer player and you actually did some summons on the Treasure Map banner and you picked up this Nami Carina unit, you could easily run the 20 stamina event and just easily pick up a lot of extra drops for your account, no matter what they actually are. So on stage 2 for this fight, we're actually going to use the double special activation of the free-to-play Kinemon. Because this whole team is free spirits, we can get cooldowns, 2 tons of cooldowns on the entire team. And Momo has the Sailor ability that gives himself a cooldown if a Free Spirit or Slasher uses a special. Now, on stage 3, you come up against Treble and the 2 kids. This is where you can only tap with 5 units. You get Slot Bind on the middle row, and you actually get Despaired. So we're utilizing the new Treasure Map unit, the Film Gold unit, on our Carina and Nami to remove 2 turns of Despair. And we also have Kanjuro on Kinemon for 2 more turns. Now, you can only tap with 5 units now moving forward for 4 turns, plus you get 99 turns of a 1.1 times Orb Boost. Very, very annoying stuff. But we're actually just going to use that Orb Boost to our advantage just a little bit. We're going to make G Orbs a little bit higher with the swap ability of Nami and Carina. And we can actually kill on that stage fairly nicely. On to Senior Pink and Virgo now. You're going to get Captain swapped to your bottom right. So make sure if you have Gear 5, 6+, you put Gear 5, 6+ in the bottom right-hand corner. The reason we're actually doing this is because you can actually remove Despair. And we're going to get Despaired on the next stage. So having him there is actually super valuable because he's actually going to be swapped in to the Captain to remove that. Switch into Nami's here so that way you get some G Orbs. We're going to use our friend Captain Nami so that way we get a higher Captain multiplier. We get just enough cooldowns for our Momo. We can then use Momo to remove the attack down. Nami removes the paralysis. And then we can easily kill here. Unfortunately, well, I mean, if you don't switch with Nami Carina, you'll actually get a bigger attack boost for the next stage. But because we overwrite their attack boost, it's only for 1 turn, which is a bit of a shame because Momo only gives a 2.5 times attack boost. But, like I said, if you don't switch with Nami Carina and actually just use Nami, you can easily just get 4 turns of Momo's attack boost. Nevertheless, it's not a huge problem because you can actually get Gear 5's attack boost. So Gear 5 is going to be a much bigger attack boost anyway. So doing it the way that I did it is a bit nicer, but if not, don't stress. You will have enough damage on the final stage. On the final stage, Dofi has a barrier. He despairs your captain, and then he binds your friend captain. So having Gear 5 become captain, removing that despair is super nice. His Super X helps us kill the previous stage very, very nicely as well. And then on the final stage, we use the Carina special to remove the Threshold. Remember, Nami and Carina have different specials. Nami can remove the paralysis, Carina removes attack down and Threshold and all that fun stuff. Unfortunately, you will have Super Block Orbs here. You will have Super Bomb Orbs. But Momo actually keeps the Wano Orb, which is super nice. Sanji's going to swap into Captain. Sanji's a much stronger Captain than Carina and Nami is. He gives you Chain Boundary, he gives you base stats, he gives you all that fun stuff. As you guys saw, we had the Raizo support and the Pudding support, as well as the Ace support to get around the bind. And literally just with Momo, like, we do so much damage. And then we have the Rush of Luffy. And even if you don't get an Orb on Luffy, or you get a Super Bomb Orb, or you get a Super Block Orb, whatever Orb you get on Luffy, don't stress, because his Rush is just, it's so powerful that you are going to be able to do really, really cool stuff with that. So that was the Nami Carina team. I'm probably going to use that to sort of farm up some materials. I'll probably look at doing a shorts for the 20 stamina. Because, like I said, you can actually get Limit Break materials here. You can also get Lobsters, which is super nice. And getting a double dupe is actually super handy. On to the final team, which is the fastest team of them all. And the final team is the traditional Neko and Inu team. Whenever it comes to speed, you always look for V2 cat dog combination. It works like an absolute dream. So that was the team, those are the sports. Let's dive on in. Now this team, it's so fast. It's so damn quick that I'm going to try and keep up with it the best I can. Plus, I have showed a different variation if you guys are missing some of the supports. There is a crucial support that is the Carrot support rare recruit on our Cat Viper. We also have Rayleigh and Kanjuro for Despair removal. Then we have Dofi for a chain boost, and we have the Shuridoji for attack boost on the final stage. As you guys saw there, we used the super type of Cat Viper. We then used the Cat Viper and Dog Storm specials on turn 2, and then we used Izo Kiku. Now, Izo Kiku actually extend Cat Viper's Orb Boost. It's very important that you do that, so that way you don't take the 99 turns of the 1.1 Orb Boost, plus you actually keep the Wano Orbs that he already gives from the very beginning. On stage 3, we're going to use the other super class to just kill the kids in the front, and then you can actually kill this stage just with the Straw Hat Crew and the Slot Bind on the middle row. Moving into stage 4, we are then going to switch with Shanks and Buggy. They're going to remove the paralysis and the attack down, and then you can use the Straw Hat Crew special after swapping with them through the Slot Bind to give yourself an attack boost, an orb boost, a chain boost, a color affinity boost, all that fun stuff. You actually switch into Izo Kiku here. They can remove paralysis as well. and they boost slashes. This whole team is slashes besides the Straw Hat crew, which is super interesting. But if you are struggling for damage here for whatever reason, you can put Straw Hat crew in the bottom right and get them to swap in. Shanks Buggy also lock orbs here, which is super handy because locking the orbs means that you keep the 1 orbs moving into the final stage, and you don't have to worry about stuff like Super Block and Super Bomb and all those very, very nasty shenanigans. The attack boost, the orb boost that the Straw Hat crew give you here, it's plenty of damage, so you can easily take out this particular stage. Attacking with Hiyori first means you get resistance as well, so that way your dex slashes are hitting so damn hard here. Unfortunately, though, you do get removed sound effects, so just be mindful of that. Turn your sound on, bring a ship that helps you hit perfects like the Shark Superb or the Whale Shark ship, because it is going to help you out super drastically. On the final stage against Doflamingo, he has Threshold and a Barrier, so that's why Cat Dog is so good here. He gives you Bind on your friend captain, Despair on your captain. So this is where Hiyori comes into play. She can remove both of those. She has the Assured Doji support, so she gives us very slight attack boost to slashes and free spirits. And then we can use our Cat Viper special because with Carrot, we actually got 1 turn of cooldown just to get Cat Viper back. This way we have a chain boost, we have a small attack boost, and we have an orb boost. Like I said though, just be careful hitting your perfects, because if you miss, you are going to be very, very tight on damage. But if you have a level 150 Straw Hat crew, you have some boosted units, like level 150 units, you are going to be doing some really high stuff. Now, if you don't have support Rare Recruit Carrot, or you are worried about the remove sound effects, you can do this instead. You can actually dive in with the same team and run it the exact same way without support Rare Recruit Carrot, Dofi, or Ashura Doji. Now, the reason for this is because when you actually get to the final stage, you can actually pass a turn. So run the content the exact same way. And then when you get to Dofi on the final stage, basically what you want to do here is just pass a turn. So we are just going to take the Bind and Despair away with Hiyori, and then we're just going to tap with Shanks and Buggy. Tapping with Shanks and Buggy, it's not going to do too much. We're going to take about 15,000 damage, and all Dofi does is wipe away your positive effects. He also makes it very hard for you to hit perfects. Now that this has happened, you get the 1 turn of cooldown for Cat Viper. You can then use Cat Viper to get back Dogstorm. Dogstorm now gives you an attack boost and gets back as Izo Kiku, and Izo Kiku gives you a chain boundary. Once you have all of this, you have so much damage. Plus, you can swap with Shanks Buggy, so that way you get resistance down, and Dofi deciding to sound defense, even if you don't hit your perfect. So it's going to wrap up the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure to go down there, belt the like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff for me. Most importantly, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.